Yes, good morning, dear students. Today I will discuss about the psychometric process. This is the part of Unit 4. The subject name is Refrigeration Air Conditioning. Subject code is ME801. This is the outline of the today lecture, psychometric process and the psychometric chart. This is a psychometric process. There are the different psychometric process: sensible heating, sensible cooling, humidification and dehumidification, heating and humidification, cooling and dehumidification, cooling and humidification, heating and dehumidification. These are the basic processes in the condition of यहाँ पे आपका जो देख रहे हैं चार्ट, this is the sensible heating showing the process OA, sensible cooling showing the process OB, humidifying process showing the process OC, dehumidifying process showing the OD, heating and humidifying showing the OE, cooling and dehumidifying OF, cooling and humidifying OG, heating and dehumidifying OH. These are the basic process used in the air conditioning. These are the psychometric chart: sensible heating, sensible cooling, OA, OB, heating and humidification, OC, OD. This is the cooling and dehumidification. These are the different process. तो humidity जो है यहाँ पे increase होती है आपकी. This is the psychometric chart in between of the dry bulb temperature, already discussed in the previous class. And this is the specific humidity. तो स्पेसिफिक ह्यूमिडिटी यहाँ पे बढ़ती इंक्रीजिंग ऑर्डर में रहती है. ड्राई बल्ब टेम्परेचर लेफ्ट टू राइट आपका इंक्रीज होता है. डिह्यूमिडिफिकेशन, यदि आपका मॉइस्चर कंटेंट निकालेंगे ड्राई एयर में से तो यहाँ पे डिह्यूमिडिफिकेशन की प्रोसेस होती है. हीटिंग एंड ह्यूमिडिफिकेशन, वहां पे टेम्परेचर भी बढ़ा रहे हैं, साथ साथ में मॉइस्चर की कंटेंट बढ़ा रहे हैं, इसलिए इस प्रोसेस का नाम हीटिंग एंड ह्यूमिडिफिकेशन है. सेंसिबल हीटिंग विदाउट चेंजिंग ऑफ द मॉइस्चर कंटेंट, इट इज कॉल्ड अ सेंसिबल हीटिंग प्रोसेस. And the sensible cooling without changing of the moisture content, if the temperature goes on decreasing, that is the sensible cooling. Dehumidification, removing of the moisture from the dry air, that is called a dehumidification process. And if the temperature and the moisture content will also remove from the dry air, that is called a process of cooling and dehumidification. This is the heating, and the humidification is another process. So in this process, the temperature will increase, but the humidification goes on decreasing. And similarly, here it is the evaporative cooling. There will be of chances of temperature decrease, but the humidification will increase. This is the another process. So let's start one by one process. Sensible heating process. Heating or cooling of air without addition of the subtraction of the moisture, that is called a sensible heating or the cooling. Heating can be achieved by passing the air over the heating coil. यदि आपको heating की प्रोसेस करवानी है तो उसके लिए एयर को हीटिंग कॉइल पे पास करना पड़ेगा. दैट जस्ट लाइक इलेक्ट्रिकल रेजिस्टेंस हीटिंग कॉइल और द स्ट्रीम कॉइल्स. Sensible heating can be achieved by the passing the air over cooling coil like the evaporative coil or the refrigerating cycle or the secondary brine. Heating coil, sensible heating, airflow over a heating coil, surface temperature, that is a Ts higher than the dry bulb temperature of air, and the heating medium flow through the coil, that is the steam, hot gases from the furnace. Methods which are employed for the winter heating of the air: hot water or the steam coil, direct fire, furnace gas oils, wind electrical strip heaters. These are the methods for the winter heating of the air. Sensible heating process, these are the methodology for heating or cooling. तो यदि आपको heating करानी तो heating coil को एक्टिव करना पड़ेगा और inactive cooling coil को करना पड़ेगा, और यदि cooling करानी तो cooling coil को आपको एक्टिव करना पड़ेगा. तो air is passing from the atmospheric side. जो घरों में एसी लगे रहते हैं, यदि आपको विंटर कंडीशन पे हीटिंग इफेक्ट चाहिए तो एयर जो कि सर्कुलेट हो रही है कमरे के बाहर या कमरे के सराउंडिंग में सर्कुलेट हो रही है, वो हीटिंग कॉइल की कांटेक्ट में आती है, गर्म होती है, आप टेम्परेचर बढ़ाते हैं उसका, देन उसके बाद एयर विल बिकम्स heated the room and comes with a higher temperature. The medium which we are used, that is called a steam. If the heating coil are used there, and similarly in the case of the cooling coil, refrigerant, it is used for the cooling purpose. Air is coming from the outside and the go into the outside with some drop in the temperature. These are the diagram in which the showing the moisture content and the increase of the temperature. Here it is a decrease of the temperature, it is showing here. So 1 to 2 process, that is a sensible heating. 3 is the temperature of the heating coil. Similarly, here the 1 to 2 is the cooling process in the reversible manner, where the dry bulb temperature will be decreasing order, and 3 is the surface temperature of the coil. Sensible heating or the cooling, a psychometric process that involve the increase or decrease in the temperature of air without changing in the humidity ratio or the moisture content. Example, passing moisture over a room space heater and a clean of air over the heating coils. Sensible heat process, heating or cooling, there is the presented in the psychometric chart where the heating or cooling process are the showing. Sensible heating, first of all, discuss where will be enthalpy goes on increasing. The enthalpy at a point where the air is admitted at a coil of heating. तो यहाँ पे आपकी enthalpy HA है. It will be increased after the gaining the temperature. If a building to be air conditioned receive or loses the heat due to the transmission of other reason, it is supposed to have a sensible heat load. There will be a no change of the moisture content because of the sensible heating process is taking place, and the only the temperature will increase from TA to TB. This is the sensible heat. Qs is equal to Ma in the bracket of Hv minus of Ha, and the mass of air Cp of air Tb minus of Ta is equal to mass of air Cpa Tb minus of Ta plus of the mass of air specific humidity and the specific heat of the water vapor Tb minus of Ta. This is the fundamental of the heat supply, and the specific heat of air already known as the 1.005 kilojoule per kg per degree Kelvin, and the specific heat of the water vapor that is already known that 1.88 omega, that is a TB minus of Ta, that is a common factor. For the purpose of calculation, standard air is taken as the 20 degree centigrade of the dry bulb temperature and the 50% of the RH. The density of the standard air is taken as 1.2 kg per meter cube. The value of Cp is taken as the 1.0216 kilojoule per kg per degree Kelvin. And the mass of air which is required for the cooling purpose or heating purpose, that is equal to the QB into rho, where QB is the volume flow rate of air, expressing them in the cubic meter, and the mass of air it is calculated by the formula, that is the cubic meter of air density and divided by 60. It is called the kg is the DA means the dry air per second. So QS, that is the heat supply cubic meter of the air 1.2 into 1.0216 divided by the 60 into the change of temperature is equal to 0.0204 cubic meter into the drop in temperature or the increase of temperature, change of temperature, kilowatt. Psychometric sensible heat processes, it is showing in the psychometric chart in this manner. It is the right hand side from the when the arrow diagram is going from the left to right, it is represented by the horizontal line, and when there is a increase of the temperature, there is called the heating process, and when the moving from the right to left, it is of the decrease of the temperature and represented in the psychometric chart on the horizontal line, it is a decrease of the temperature. Heating and the cooling process, addition or removal of the sensible heat without changing of the moisture content, but RH changes as the temperature changes. Because of the relative humidity does not depend on the temperature increase or the decrease, there will be a chances of the when the temperature or the increasing, there will be chances of decreasing of the relative humidity, and when the cooling process is taking place, there will be chances of relative humidity will be increased. Latent heat process, that is the humidification, dehumidification. What is the meaning of the humidification? यदि आप मॉइस्चर ऐड कर रहे हैं ड्राई एयर में तो ह्यूमिडिफिकेशन होगा, और यदि मॉइस्चर आप यदि हटाएंगे ड्राई एयर में से तो डिह्यूमिडिफिकेशन की प्रोसेस होगी. When the state of air is altered along the T is equal to constant moisture in the form of vapor has to be transferred to change in the humidity ratio of air, there will be of no change of the dry bulb temperature and the no change of the DVT, that is called increase of the humidity ratio. So increase of the humidity ratio, there will be chances of increasing the humidification process, and if the decrease of the moisture content from the dry air, there is a called process of the dehumidification. The HB and the HC, this is the two factor, enthalpy factor, when there is a chances of the decrease or increase of the humidifications. So if the decreasing of the moisture content, there will be a drop of the enthalpy from C to B. When there is an increase of the moisture content, there will be increase of the enthalpy without changing of the temperature. So this is the formula that is represented by the G is equal to MA in the bracket of the omega C minus of the omega B. Omega is representing the specific humidity, and the C, where what is the value? C is the maximum value, so that's C is coming the first, and the B is coming after the C. Latent heat transfer, that is the QL is equal to the MA SC minus of HB, and that is equal to MA plus into the bracket of the CPTC plus HFG omega C minus of CPTB plus of HFG omega B is equal to MA HFG omega C minus of the omega B is equal to GH Fg is equal to 2500 G. If a building gains or the lose moisture, it is supposed to have a latent heat. A gain of the moisture will require the condensation of the moisture, dehumidification process, hence cooling load. Loss of the moisture require the evaporation of the water, that is the humidification, hence the heating load. तो जहाँ पे मॉइस्चर का लॉस हो रहा है वहाँ पे हीटिंग लोड है, जहाँ पे मॉइस्चर की गेनिंग हो रही है इट विल बी टेक ऑफ द dehumidification process and the hence cooling load required. So this is the formula already discussed in the previous slide. Sensible heat factor, it is represented by the SHF. The ratio of the sensible heat transfer to the total heat transfer, that is called a sensible heat factor. It is represented by the mathematically QS by the QS plus QL. QS is called the sensible heat and the QL is called the latent heat. And the QS plus QL is equal to total heat transfer or total latent total heat, that is equal to QS upon the Q. It is the substituting sensible heat factor is equal to HV minus of HA, and upon HV minus of HA plus SC minus of HV is equal to HV minus of HA upon SC minus of HA, that is the sensible heat factor. So this is the mathematically expression in which the sensible heat factor value is presented. Point B divide the SC minus of HA sensible heat factor, that is the 1 minus of sensible heat factor, and the sensible heat along the AB, latent heat along the BC. The process line AC is called the sensible heat factor line or process or the condition line. यहाँ पे जो आप डायग्राम देख रहे हैं साइकोमेट्रिक चार्ट है, साइकोमेट्रिक चार्ट में ये सारी चीजों को दिखाया गया है कि सेंसिबल हीट फैक्टर को किस तरीके से रीड आउट करते हैं और सेंसिबल हीट फैक्टर की जो वैल्यू है वो कैसे चेक करते हैं। तो यहाँ पे जो आप एंगल देख रहे हैं थीटा, ये एक्चुअली कैसे एंगल आया है इसके बारे में मैं आपको बताता हूँ। क्योंकि प्रोसेस हीटिंग एंड ह्यूमिडिफिकेशन की हो रही है, तो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल हीटिंग इज डन फ्रॉम ए टू बी एंड ह्यूमिडिफिकेशन इज डन ऑफ बी टू सी। तो जहां पे दोनों पॉइंट मिल जाएंगे, सी जब पॉइंट आपको मिलेगा तो सी को जब ए से आप मिलाएंगे तो दैट मेक्स अ एंगल ऑफ थीटा, दैट मेक्स अ एंगल ऑफ थीटा। थीटा की वैल्यू आपको मिल जाएगी। हियर इट इज अ चेंज ऑफ टेम्परेचर, मतलब टेम्परेचर वहां पे बढ़ रहा है। सिमिलरली टेम्परेचर को ड्रॉप भी हम करा सकते हैं, ह्यूमिडिफिकेशन एंड द कूलिंग की प्रोसेस, या बोलना चाहिए कूलिंग एंड ह्यूमिडिफिकेशन भी करा सकते हैं, डिपेंडिंग ऑन द टाइप ऑफ एप्लीकेशन, किस तरह का एप्लीकेशन उसके हिसाब से हम वहां पे साइकोमेट्रिक चार्ट में दिखा सकते हैं। तो इफ द हीटिंग एंड द ह्यूमिडिफिकेशन देयर विल बी बोथ विल बी इंक्रीजेस। हीटिंग करेंगे तो टेम्परेचर बढ़ेगा डीवीटी, और ह्यूमिडिफिकेशन करेंगे तो आपका यहाँ पे मॉइस्चर कंटेंट बढ़ेगा। सिमिलरली यदि आप ह्यूमिडिफिकेशन करेंगे तो मॉइस्चर कंटेंट आपका कम होगा, और V2 यदि आप इधर पे जा रहे हैं कूलिंग की प्रोसेस कर रहे हैं तो देयर विल बी अ डिक्रीज ऑफ द टेम्परेचर। So here the enthalpy chart is where the enthalpy goes on the increasing if the heating and the humidification will be taking place. Similarly, cooling and the humidification process, there will be chances of decrease of enthalpy. So delta H, that is the change of enthalpy depending on the type of process. The B point is the intersection point where the value will be read out from the psychometric chart directly. Sensible heat factor, it will be of always unity, no latent heat transfer. Sensible heat factor line is horizontal in the psychometric chart. जो सेंसिबल हीट फैक्टर की लाइन रहती है वो ओरिएंटल रहती है साइकोमेट्रिक चार्ट में। जीरो सेंसिबल हीट फैक्टर लाइन का मतलब होता है वर्टिकल ऑन द साइकोमेट्रिक चार्ट, नो सेंसिबल हीट। एंड द सेंसिबल हीट फैक्टर की जो वैल्यू रहती है नॉर्मली 0.75 से 0.8 रहती है एट नॉर्मल ड्राई क्लाइमेट के टाइम पे। लोअर वैल्यू ऑफ सेंसिबल हीट फैक्टर की जो वैल्यू रहती है सच एज 0.65 रहती है, दैट इज एम्प्लाइज ए हाई लेटेंट हीट लोड कॉमन इन ए ह्यूमन क्लाइमेट, दैट इज 1/1 + 2451 डेल्टा ओमेगा डेल्टा टी इज इक्वल टू 1/1 + tan थीटा, वेयर tan थीटा इज इक्वल टू ये जो आपका थीटा एंगल बना था दैट इज कॉल्ड द ओमेगा w अपॉन डेल्टा omega upon delta t, that is representing delta w it is a perpendicular, and delta t is the hypotenuse. This is the hypotenuse delta t, and the delta w, that is called the perpendicular. So this is the fundamental differences. Here the theta is the slope for the sensible heat factor line. AC, which is the purely is a function of sensible heat factor. The best method to calculate the sensible heat factor is by the equation for the cooling and the dehumidification. It is represented as SHF is equal to 0.0204 TC minus of T ADP, that is called a new word, apparatus dew point, upon the 0.0204 TC minus of the TADP plus of the 50 WC minus of the WADP. So where TC is equal to WC at the condition at C, TDADP is known as the operator dew point temperature, and the temperature at point S, there will be a sensible heat factor line CA cuts the saturation curve when the extended. Psychometric process in the air conditioning equipment, 8 basic parameter process together cannot be achieved in the practice in the air conditioning equipment. Different types of the equipment are used for this purpose. Bypass factor is a vital parameter signifying the performance of the air conditioning equipment. This is the another process, cooling and the dehumidification, already told you. This is the industrial application, air conditioning, cold storage, paper industry, and the photography, where it will be used, lowering the temperature and reducing the moisture contained in the air. That makes the process will be helpful. Process used in the summer air conditioning, where the less amount of the temperature and the less amount of the specific humidity is required. There will be air passes through the cooling coil or through a cold spray. Here atmospheric air is coming from this side and attacking with the cooling coil. If the cooling coil gets cooled, or it makes goes down to a temperature coming from their side to the reduced temperature. So this is the psychometric chart where the cooling and the dehumidification process can be clearly understand. This is the another diagram in which the removal of the water vapor from the air is the term that dehumidification of the air, and the dehumidification of the air is only possible if the air is cooled below the dew point temperature of the air. It is necessary to maintain the coil temperature. It is the below of the atmospheric air. The process of the cooling and the dehumidification process is shown in figure. That is, a T1 is equal to temperature of air entering the coil. T2 is the coil submit temperature. T4 is the dew point temperature of air. Under the ideal condition, the air condition coming out of the coil will be at a 2 point. No cooling coil is 100% efficient, so that the condition of the air conditioning of the will out of the will be represented by the 0.3. The bypass factor of the cooling coil in this case is given by S3 minus of H2 upon H1 minus of H2. This is the diagram in which all the processes are the showing S3 minus of H2. This is the lowest heat transfer upon the maximum heat transfer, that is the H1 minus of H2. Similarly, in the terms of the specific humidity, omega 3 minus of the omega 2 upon omega 1 minus of omega 2. In the terms of the dry bulb temperature, that is a TD3 minus of TD2 upon TD1 minus of TD2 is equal to here TD3 minus of ADP upon TD1 minus of the ADP. The total heat removed from the air is given by, that is a Q1 is equal to H1 minus of S3 is equal to H1 minus of H5 plus H5 minus of S3, that is equal to Q1 plus of the QL upon plus of the QS, where H1 minus of H5, that is the latent heat removed, and H5 minus of S3, that is the sensible heat removed. This is the diagram. It is represented here. This is the enthalpy of H1, and this is the temperature of the cooling coil. In this case, where the moisture will be removed, that is the latent heat removed here. This is called a latent heat removed, and LH represented by the LH, and the H5 minus of S3. This is called the sensible heat removed. This is represented by the sensible heat, and sensible heat it is some form SH. The cooling coil capacity in terms of the refrigeration is given by, that is H1 minus of S3 into MA upon 3.5. तो जो MA है, that is the mass of air kg per second passing over the coil. The sensible heat ratio or the factor for the few applications are the recommended for as follows. रेसिडेंस या प्राइवेट ऑफिस में 0.9 की वैल्यू रहती है सेंसिबल हीट फैक्टर की, रेस्टोरेंट या बिजी ऑफिस में 0.8 रहती है, ऑडिटोरियम ऑफ फुल कैपेसिटी में 0.7 रहती है, बार डांसिंग रूम या फुल कैपेसिटी में वहां पर 0.6 रहती है. So this is the another way which is describing the cooling and the dehumidification. Air may be cooled and the dehumidified by the placing the evaporator coil across the airflow. यदि हम evaporator coil को airflow के पैसेज में रखते हैं तो वहां से भी आप कूलिंग एंड ह्यूमिडिफिकेशन की प्रोसेस को अचीव कर सकते हैं बाय सर्कुलेटिंग चिल्ड वाटर इन ए ट्यूब प्लेस अक्रॉस द एयर फ्लो. यदि हम चिल्ड वाटर को ट्यूब के अंदर रखें और एयर फ्लो के बीच में हम फ्लो कराएं तो वहां से भी आपका कूलिंग एंड ह्यूमिडिफिकेशन की प्रोसेस हो सकती है. And similarly, third condition is the by spraying the chilled water to air in the form of the fine mist to expose a larger surface area. This is the three parameter where the cooling and the dehumidification process can be achieved. So when the humidity ratio of air decrease, air said to be dehumidified. यदि humidity ratio जो है decrease हो रहा है तो उसको हम dehumidification की process बोल रहे हैं. So during the process or during the cooling and the dehumidification process, there will be chances of the removing of the moisture content. This is the another method. This is the first method, evaporator coil. It is the placing of the airflow. Second method, by circulating chilled water in a tube place across the flow. Chilled water को पास किया गया. तीसरा, by spray the chilled water to air in the form of the fine mist. So this is the today lecture. If you have any doubts, please ask me. Thank you.